Good morning, early risers. I see we've got 5 watching the broadcast. We are getting ready for the first game of the PGHL weekend in Anaheim, California. We're broadcasting here for those of you that don't love your children enough to travel with them. It's okay, we understand. So today's first game is a rematch between the Anaheim Lady Ducks and the Arizona Kachinas. It was a mere 6 days ago that these two teams faced off in the 14U Match Shot Memorial Championship, with the Arizona Kachinas prevailing in Gilbert, Arizona on a shootout goal by Liliana Baudry. These same two teams played 8 days ago, also in Gilbert. The Lady Ducks look to have that game in hand, up 3-0, when Krushelniski, Campbell, and Devlin scored 3 goals in the final 90 seconds of that game to come away with a tie. These two teams are very evenly matched, but the Kachinas have found a way to get the tie and the W in the matchups thus far. This will be the first 2 matchups this weekend between the Kachinas and the Lady Ducks, and I'm expecting that they're going to be tight games like they have been thus far. The Kachinas are the away team, but they are wearing their home whites. The Lady Ducks are the home team, but they're wearing their away darks. It probably doesn't really matter what they wear as long as they're not wearing the same color. Shout out to Natalia Schifrin. Not feeling well this week, did not travel. So the team is down at least one player as the plague has been running its way through the girls' hockey community. I'm not aware of any other missing players at this time, but I haven't counted heads on the ice yet. So I did chat with a little bit of the Lady Ducks parents, and they're having some illnesses this week as well. All right, shout out to various contributors. So scoreboard is provided by Mark Vange, very talented software engineer, parent of one of the Kachina goalies, is sharing his scoreboard interface. And the operations today are happening from this lovely lady, Carly Wennington. As I found out last weekend that I cannot broadcast, announce, do camera work, and try to operate a scoreboard all at the same time. So I appreciate the help. And we do have the score. We do have my iPad connected to Wi-Fi. So unlike the semifinal game last week, where the scoreboard was being operated, but since it wasn't on Wi-Fi, nothing was being updated. We actually figured out how to get it on the internet. Made a big difference. All right, penalty box is being personed by our manager, Mercedes. So when it's time to go to the sin bin, your daughters are going to be hanging out with her. Starting today's game, Kennedy on defense with PK Smith and the Krushelnyski Devlin Campbell line. Krushelnyski goes behind the net, tries to get that puck up to Devlin. She goes in deep to the corner to get it, tries to backhand it out. Having trouble getting a hold of that puck, and Ducks keep it in. Campbell tries to chip that out and cannot. Ducks keep it right on the blue line. Then we just kind of backhand it out to center ice. Campbell looks like she got away maybe with a trip. Krushelnyski picks off that pass. Shot goes wide right. Devlin's going over to the boards to get it. She has that puck knocked off of her stick. Campbell's going back into the corner to try to dig that out, but the Ducks beat her there. They drop the puck, though, and Campbell continues to harass them. Now, Natal is in. She goes for that puck, and Pizarnik is there. Natal. Devlin cannot get it past the Duck goalie. So another offensive zone face-off. Another, as in we had one probably last game. This was the first one this game. Streit, Natal, Perkis, Pizarnik, and Baudry are out. Baudry, the hero from the Match Shot Championship, is back on D. Baudry keeps and gets that deep. It's behind the net. Streit tries to go grab that. It comes back up to the point, and Pizarnik sends it back in. Ducks have a hold of it and look to break it out. It comes out to center ice. Baudry, though, sends it into the skates of Perkis. Bounces around a bit, then picked up by Streit. Streit, shot gets blocked and goes wide right. Sends it behind the net to Natal. Natal's in the corner. Natal curls. Natal has it on her backhand. She goes behind the net with it. She's looking for Perkis. No, she drops it for Streit. And then Perkis goes in and picks it up. Perkis, she's looking to cycle. Gets it up to Streit. Streit sends it across to Natal. Natal has it knocked off her stick. Streit sending it back up to the point. Christensen is out. And she gets that up to Perkis. Comes around, and Smith is out. Smith sends it across the Streit. Christensen. Christensen working on a rough ankle. She skates up, looks pretty good. Has that puck, though, knocked off of her stick. Sapperback can't keep, but she gets it out to center ice. And Smith, who sends it up to Borman, but it was just offsides. Try to drop the camera here a bit. I have a tendency to keep pulling it back towards me, and I'm sure you're not that interested in the ceiling. Ducks have control of it. Get it into our zone. Christensen shoots it up to neutral ice. Ducks regroup. Back in Ducks' defensive zone, pressure coming from Weddington, who is playing wing today. Weddington knocks that puck off of the Ducks' stick and then gets some help from Borman to jar it loose. There, Weddington gets a hold of that puck, curls, picks up a stick in the skates, and we get a trip. So, Kachina, power play coming up. Power play coming up. Carly, power play. Natal at the point. Natal shot. Tip from Devlin. Goes right into the goalie's breadbasket. So the power play unit. Devlin's taking the face off with Perkis and Campbell. And Natal and Pizarnik are back. Natal sends that forward. Pizarnik, shot. Devlin backhand off of a Perkis feed. Back at the point. Natal, back to Perkis. Perkis. Nice curl. Sends it back to Devlin. Devlin. She's looking to make a move. Kicks it up to her own stick. And then drops it for Pizarnik. Pizarnik hits it right into the skates of Campbell. Natal, though, keeps it and sends it back in for Perkis. Perkis has got a duck on her, though. She maintains control. Sends it back up to Natal. Natal, shot. Devlin tips it, but it goes wide. Ducks beat her to the puck, and they're looking to get it out of there. They chip it along. And Natal does a nice job chipping it off the board such that it didn't immediately go off sides. But we had some players fall down, didn't clear the zone, so the face-off will come right outside of the Ducks' defensive zone. 30 seconds remaining on the power play for the Kachinas. Baudry is now out with Krushelnyski and Christensen. Strite and Smith. Ducks look to break that out. They send it back behind Christensen. She's going to collect that and crisscross with Strite. Baudry backhands it out. But the Duck gets there, and Ducks have control. So now Strite's got it. She tries to feed it over to Baudry. Now Krushelnyski picks it up after it deflects off a Ducks player. Krushelnyski carries it through center ice. Krushelnyski has it knocked off her stick, and it's cleared. And there is a Duck well behind our defense. Strite's trying to get back. Shot on Hummelstein. That's her first save of the night. When I say night, I mean morning. Ducks keep it in, and it's 5-on-5. Ducks from the top of the circle. Strite loses the handle. Now behind the net. Christensen takes it behind Hummelstein. Christensen looking to get ahead of steam. Sapperback slows her down. Gets it deep, though. No. Got to get across that red line, otherwise it's icing. All right. So 9:13 remaining in period one. And Weddington is going to take the face off. Sapperback to her left. Borman is out there, and she's got the puck. And she's got the puck on her stick, and she just splits two Duck defenders. Now, Weddington and Pizarnik on the left side. Comes out, and Kennedy goes and collects that puck. Kennedy sends it across for Borman. Borman chips it up. Borman has it again. Now, picked off by Pizarnik. She's going to have a skate. She brings it in. She takes a shot. Little high. Borman, though, goes and collects it. She keeps that in the zone, and then finally a Duck player is able to get a hold of that. Now, back in our defensive zone. Borman tries to feed it up to Weddington. Ducks get it deep. Baudry's out on D now. Baudry, she has that puck knocked along to the boards, but she maintains control. Takes it all the way up through center ice. So Weddington, unfamiliar with the forward position, doesn't quite know what Baudry was doing with that puck and gets caught on the offsides. Streit, Natal, Perkis are out now. Christensen, Baudry on D. And the refs don't like the late change. They're going to make Smith go off and Baudry come back on. So it'll be Baudry and Christensen. And Baudry gets that puck on the face-off win. Christensen sends it up for Natal. Nice little touch pass. Natal keeps it on her stick. She gets a fast shot off. Pad save from the Duck goalie. Smith gets a stick in the way of that Duck shot. Behind the net, Smith. Up to Perkis. Perkis gets it out to Natal. Natal, she's got a head of steam, and she's gotten around 2 out of 3 Ducks. She tries to feed it back to Streit, but Streit has her stick lifted. Back to the point, Christensen. Christensen fires it right into a Duck, and it ricochets off of that Duck. Streit sends it deep. Firehouse change coming for the Kachinas. Devlin, Christensen, Campbell. Devlin doesn't receive that pass too cleanly and has Ducks around her. They finally take it away. They're looking to break it out the other direction. And Campbell strips that puck, tries to get a shot on. That's deflected, goes harmlessly to the corner. Now it's in front of the net, but the Ducks are there. Now it's out to center ice, and Pizarnik is there. Pizarnik chips it along for Devlin. Devlin can't keep that in front of her. And Lee from the Ducks does. Now, possible icing. They wave it off, though, as the Ducks collect that. Ducks enter the zone. Weddington's got one to beat. Weddington beats the one. Weddington shoots it right at the goalie. Pinch coming from Baudry. Ducks send that out. Sapperback to Weddington. Behind the Ducks D. Up to the point, but just out of the zone. Baudry to Sapperback. Sapperback taps it back to Christensen. Christensen sends it off a Duck. Christensen misses Sapperback on the chip pass. Christensen has the puck again. Tries to get up to Borman, and does. Borman's past one. Gets a shot on net. And the Ducks goalie gets that covered quickly. So I'm getting reports that the broadcast is blurry. I don't really have a button that says don't make it blurry, so it's probably the connection on the internet. It's not blurry in real life. Shot on. Hummelstein save. Puck comes out to Natal. She puts on the brakes, regroups to Kennedy. Kennedy sends up to Perkis. Perkis gets it into the zone and gets it deep behind the Duck net. Keep from Natal. Shot goes to the other corner. It's wide left. Strite is there. Strite backhands it back behind the net. Perkis gives chase. Smith intercepts that pass, but it bounces right back into the zone for an offsides. 4:01 remaining in period one. So Krushelnyski, Devlin, Campbell, Pizarnik, and Baudry. Devlin has that puck knocked off of her stick. And I'm making the classic cameraman mistake of watching the play but not following the play with the camera. Shot. Ricochets off of Krushelnyski's shins. Campbell has it. Pass gets chipped along. Pressure from Devlin. Krushelnyski. Her shot goes back behind the net. Devlin gets there but can't get a hold of the puck, and now the Ducks collect it. They reverse. Out to number 88. 88 tries to break it out. Hits Pizarnik's stick. And Pizarnik tries to get it up to Krushelnyski or Devlin. I'm not sure who tapped that. And then the Ducks get it past RD. Krushelnyski. She's got Devlin. Krushelnyski's shot goes wide left. Shot from the Ducks goes back into the corner. Christensen, who's looking pretty good on that bum ankle, gets it out to Borman. Borman chips it around, and she's off and going. Duck catches up to her, lifts the stick, and they're battling for it now, and Borman's not going to yield. Puck comes loose, and Ducks have it now. Sapperback, though, she picks that puck cleanly on off of a Duck stick, gets it back to Christensen. Christensen chips it in. Unfortunately, there's nobody there from the Kachinas to grab that. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Smith up to Borman again. Borman gets it past, and Weddington, she backhands it along. And then it comes back, and a nice shot coming from Smith, which is gobbled up by the Duck goalie. So there is some suggestions that the blurriness may have to do with the consumption of certain adult beverages. We're not going to name names. Okay. Wow. Ducks skate through several Kachinas. Drop. And then we just throw the puck out to the point where the Ducks pick it off. Weddington. She knocks it off of a Duck who goes back and collects it. Borman knocks down that pass. Has to go into the zone to help out her D. Tries to chip it up for her D. Now Weddington picks that up, gets it back to neutral ice, but Ducks maintain control. Sapperback shot out of a cannon. She tries to get a hold of that. It comes back into the zone now, but then there's Smith. Smith. Oh, Smith takes a beautiful shot. It goes just a little wide. Kennedy. Weddington. Weddington. Rebound. And covered. Ducks goalie is gobbling up everything. Kachinas are throwing everything they've got at her, but she has not yielded. 44.3 remaining in period one. There is still no score. Out now, Natal with Perkis and Strite. Defense is Pizarnik and Kennedy. Pizarnik She sends that back into the corner. Perkis gives chase. Perkis backhands it along. Just misses the crease. Now Natal goes and gets that puck. She's looking. She gets rubbed off of that puck by a Duck defender. And they're looking to break it out. But Perkis keeps it in. And now it comes out to neutral ice. Pizarnik. Pizarnik tries to get it over to Perkis, and the Ducks just pick it off. Fancy footwork from number 9. She tries to feed it back, but Streit has that Duck sealed off. Now, Natal skates it in and finishes out period 1. We've got 20 viewers. Good morning if you're, I think it's morning everywhere in North America, but it's still early for those of us out west. 42 seconds for our brief intermission. Coach Conlon is talking to her troops. She's writing on a whiteboard. I think she's putting circles on the whiteboard. She's pointing at the circles. Are those circles people? Pucks? From this distance, I can't really tell. Maybe the circle's a net. Maybe she's explaining to the players that the puck is supposed to go into the net. So far, the Kachinas haven't figured out how to do that. I see Lions players are gathering. I'm going to guess the Lions and the Sharks are going to play on this ice immediately after. 16Us are here as well. 16U Kachinas have a game at 10:30. To start period 2, Natal, Perkis, Streit, Baudry, and Christensen. Puck comes back to Christensen. Christensen sends it along. Ducks have a hold of that, and they try to get it to their leading player. Now Natal has it. She feeds it through a couple Ducks, and it ends up back in the corner. Puck battle, and then back to the point. Baudry sends it across the ice to the other corner. Now back to Christensen. Christensen shot, tipped, but does not reach the net. Perkis goes back and battles for that. Ducks have a hold of it, though, and they're looking to break it out. Natal sends it in. Knocked down right away by a Duck. Christensen taps it along for Devlin. Devlin misses that, though. Ducks have a hold of it. Ducks look to make a move. We've left somebody open. Fortunately, the Ducks can't get a hold of it and feed it over to that open Duck. The game's always very clear from up high. You see the wide open players and you panic. All right, back to neutral ice. Ducks maintain control, and they are flying, moving around. Krushelnyski, she sends it deep and off the glass. Devlin tries to get an angle on that, does not. Back up to the boards. Krushelnyski shot, rebound. Kachinas aren't quite as aggressive as they should be with that rebound. Another Krushelnyski keep. Sent behind the net. Devlin doesn't have a very good handle. Now she does, and she has it stripped off of her stick. Krushelnyski sends it deep. And Baudry pinches, and the Ducks are coming back the other direction. Shot. That was on net. Far side. Hummelstein gloves it. I think we're having some clock operational challenges. The ref has caught the clock operational issues and is now talking to the coaches about it. 12:49 is what's on the scoreboard in the stadium. Face off. Borman continues her chip and chase. Loses her edging and tries to get it over to Sapperback, but now the Ducks have it. Sapperback, though, takes it away and gets it across to Kennedy. Kennedy chips that along for Weddington. Weddington, nice chip by her to keep that puck moving in the correct direction. Now the Ducks have it. They miss their outlet player, and Smith backhands that into the zone and gets rubbed out for her efforts. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy chips it along for Borman. Borman, she's got a flock of ducks around her. Kennedy sends that in, goes off of a Duck stick. Sapperback. Keep by Smith. Out to neutral ice. Baudry. She looks to skate it in. Borman sends it in where it is easily handled by a Duck player. Shot, rebound, stick lift by Borman. Another shot. That one's going to go wide right. Pizarrek's trying to get there. She gets it up to Sapperback. Sapperback swipes at it. And then a clearing and an icing. So with 11:28 remaining in period 2, and there still is no score, defensive zone faceoff coming up for the Kachinas. Baudry and Pizarrek remain out. Natal, Perkis, and Strite will be the forwards for this faceoff. Natal at center will take the faceoff. Natal wins that to Baudry. Baudry gets it to Perkis. Perkis catches that close-in pass, chips it around a Duck, gets it deep, but gets beat by number 48. 48 looks to cycle. Baudry goes and pinches. Natal was backing her up, but neither one of them are able to keep that puck in. So it goes all the way the length of the ice where Pizarrek gets it stripped by a Duck player. And Ducks have control now in their offensive zone. Attempt to hit the point player fails, and Ducks have to come back to neutral ice. Now Natal, she's pushing that deep. Harassing a Duck player and takes that puck away. Natal shot in the skates of a Duck. Drop pass from the Ducks. That time they get it back to their point. Point backhands it along the boards. Centering attempt. Jumps over the stick of number 9. Pizarrek probably was coming in at a bad angle. No call on that. Ducks have control. They have it in the corner. And they hit. Wow. So that was a really fast sequence that I couldn't talk that fast. But basically, Ducks from behind the net fed it to the slot. Shot was blocked by Hummelstein. Rebound on a wide open net was then gloved by Hummelstein. I've seen a few shots in the Ducks now, and I'm surprised we are still knotted at 0. But it's been our goaltender. that's kept this game frozen. Puck comes around to Campbell. Campbell can't quite get it out. Puck bounces around Christensen. Puck is loose. Back to the point. Devlin knocks that down, but not out. Ducks are all back as they're swarming that puck. We just are kind of back on our heels right now, making bad passes, and Ducks have control. Krushelnyski tries to chip that along. He can't get the puck through. Now, battle on the boards. And Krushelnyski gets that on her stick for a moment, and then the Ducks knock it off. Now it's chipped in. Kachinas are not communicating as well. Ducks are coming in. They're going to get a shot off. Rebound. Girls are starting to look like they got up at 5 a.m. to play a hockey game. Offsides on the Ducks. All right. I think they're going to call that intentional, so it's going to come back down to the other corner of the neutral ice. Gorman is out with Weddington, Kennedy, and Pizarnik. Ducks beat Pizarnik. Centering attempt. Wow. 3 whacks at our goal. None of them get past Hummelsign. Puck's behind the net. Ducks are buzzing right now. Another shot on net. It's been all Ducks for the entire period. Backhand and foot race. Gorman. Gorman keeps that moving forward. Backhands it right into the crease. Saperback tries to get a stick on it, cannot. Pizarnik, shot, rebound. Ducks wall off our forwards. Saperback putting pressure on. Foreman's got it on her stick now. Foreman sends it off of a skate and looks for a change. Weddington, she's trying to go back and put some pressure on there. Keep by Strite, who just came on the ice. Strite, her shot gets slowed a bit. And Weddington is getting called for a rough. So we will be on a penalty kill for 90 seconds while Weddington visits Mercedes. I think that's the first penalty of the game. I've watched so many hockey games, I'm kind of losing track of what happens when. 7:19 remaining in period 2, 90-second Duck power play. Face-off is eventually won by the Kachinas. Christensen sends that around, but the Ducks point keeps that. Ducks takes a shot. Save, Hummelsign. That was on net. Smith tries to chip that out, and it gets tipped, so there is no icing on that. That's like an old-fashioned power kill. Clearing. Okay, pressure, but Ducks maintain control. Straight. Natal. Smith. Now Smith and Christensen are back. They force number 9 out. Christensen gets effectively punched, but they didn't really like her holding the puck the way she was. In the slot. Backhand. Rebound. Back to the slot. Rebound. I'm sorry, that wasn't a rebound. That got knocked down. It's in the slot. And all attempts to clear that are failing. Now, Smith sends it all the way around. And, of course, it is kept at the point by the Ducks. Natal can't get a hold of that puck. Strike. Up to Weddington. Weddington has one to beat after coming out of the box. Weddington shot. Rebound. No one was there. Devlin could not manage that puck just outside the blue line. It trickles in for an offsides. So Kachinas start off another penalty kill. 5:33 remaining. Krushelnyski out with Devlin and Campbell. Kennedy and Pizarnik are the D. Krushelnyski behind the net. Has that puck stripped. 18 has it behind the net for the Ducks. Off of Pizarnik. Now it comes around. Kennedy is going to be there. Kennedy tries to get it up to Campbell, but they miss. Out of the reach of Krushelnyski. Pizarnik waits until some players collapse in, sends it out, and now foot race. Campbell's going to get beat. Well, actually, she's not. Oh, Campbell's going to get called for the trip. They were racing for the puck. Looked like they both overskated it. Coach Conlon, I don't think, likes the call at all. But another Kachina penalty, putting the Ducks on another power play for 90 seconds. So on this PK, I see Baudry, Krushelnyski, Devlin, and Perkis. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Number 11 for the Ducks collects that. Gets it up to 48. Ducks 48, skates around Baudry. And fortunately, Pizarnik is there in the slot, in the crease to knock that puck loose. Keep by 11. Shot. Glove save, Hummelstein. For the Ducks. Takes a shot. Tip. And I'm not sure why they waved that off. It looked like Hummelstein had it and they knocked it out of her glove. That may be why they're waving it off. So 4:15 remaining, 55 on the power play for the Ducks. Loose puck is chipped by Perkis, but Ducks maintain control. Natal chips it up for Perkis. Perkis chips it up and gets it out. Number 11, Lee for the Ducks. She sends a hot pass across, which is knocked down. Natal has it. but has it taken away. Now straight, weak strip, shot, rebound, up along the boards. Duck shot, knocked out now. Perkis at her feet, but kept by 88. Shot, behind the net. Straight. Sends it in deep, and Kachinas will do a change. Weddington is out now. Smith, Sapperback, and Borman. 48. Shot, save, Hummel sign. And finally, the Ducks are left wide open on the doorstep and put one in. So power play goal for the Ducks, and they're up 1-0. So Weddington will take the face-off with Borman and Sapperback. Baudry and Christensen are out. Christensen goes behind the net, backhands it to Baudry. Baudry gets it up to Borman. Borman did not quite get it out. Weddington is stripped of that puck. Another shot. Sapperback knocks that down. She skates and gets the puck up to Weddington. Weddington is knocked off that puck. Now Sapperback has it. Sapperback sends it back to the point. Baudry, shot, rebound. Weddington. Oh, the shot was over the net. Weddington had the right idea. She got it up in the air because the goalie was down, but it was a little bit too high. Feed to Borman in the slot. Her stick is lifted. Baudry fans on it. Sapperback can't get the shot off. Baudry yields. And Ducks have control. No, they don't. Baudry actually has the puck neutral ice. Gets it up to Borman. Borman. Keep by Christensen. Feed through into the other corner. Borman chases it. Borman backhand to the corner. Sapperback. Back to Baudry. Baudry. Shot. All the way across to the other corner. Weddington. She has it. Sends it across. Sapperback picks up that pass. Tries to feed it to Borman. Borman has her stick lifted. That line's doing all the right things. Regroup. Up to Weddington. Ducks pick that off. They're coming in. Weddington. Shot on in lieu of an icing. Firehouse change. Devlin, Krushelnyski, Campbell. Devlin. That's going to come out. Lazarek across. And Campbell. Well, Campbell was over the blue line when Krushelnyski entered the zone. So we will have a center ice face-off. .50 seconds left in period 2. Ducks are up 1-0. Devlin has it. She gets around one player, but can't get around the second. Back to neutral ice. 30 seconds left. Devlin, shot goes a little high. Bounces over Krushelnyski's stick. Back in the corner. Devlin. Side of the net. Campbell. And the net is off. 10.7 seconds left. Coach Conlon talking to the ref with the floaties on. Apparently didn't like something that either was or was not called. Nine seconds. Ducks won that face-off. Kennedy can't keep, and the Ducks have got 5 seconds to come down and try to put it up. Shot and save Hummelsheim. So that is the end of period 2. Kachinas are down 1-0. Scoreboard?
1-0, right?
Yeah, it's not coming through for some reason. Oh, no, it is. Oh, you know what it is? Is you put it on the Kachina side. It should be 1 on the away score. We're always the home team on the scoreboard. Yeah, that's what it was. All right. So, yeah, apparently on the scoreboard, we will always be the home team, even when we're the away team. So the 1-0 is actually in favor of the Ducks, not the Kachinas. I also can't see my scoreboard because of the little broadcast overlays. So we're getting ready to go into period 3, 15 minutes, and has been the case with every game we've played between these two teams. It's close. And it's gotten really quiet in the rink. Coach Conlon talking to her troops, hoping to get this game knotted up at 1 apiece quickly. So, to start period number 3, Natal, Streit, Perkis, Kennedy, and Smith. Natal hits that forward. And then Billy Perkis out of a cannon. But unfortunately, the girls overskate it. Oh, Ducks. Shot. They get around her defense. Hummelsheim was the last line of defense, and she makes the stop. 48, Lou looked like she was going to bury that puck. 14:45. Took 15 seconds, and we've got a defensive zone face-off. Number 9 will take the face-off for the Ducks. Natal will take it for the Kachinas. Streit cannot get to that puck. Perkis along the boards. Natal has it, and she keeps it and can't get it out, though. Billy sends it backhand to Natal, and Natal's off to the races. She's got to beat 2 Ducks, and she cannot. They knock that puck away from her. Smith regroups to Baudry. Baudry gets it up to Perkis. Perkis gets it deep. Devlin is on. She pinches. Gets a hold of that puck, but unfortunately just doesn't bounce her way. Campbell. She's battling at neutral ice, but the Ducks keep it moving the direction that they want. Now, up to Devlin. She can't handle that pass. Back to neutral ice. And Lee has it momentarily for the Ducks. Now Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski. She sends it deep. They dump, but they take a little while to decide to chase. Kachinas are having trouble getting a hold of this puck in the latter part of this game, as Ducks have pretty much taken control of it. Everybody's on the strong side. Baudry, she gets it. She fans on the pass, and the Ducks pick it off, and they're on the blue line, and they get a shot. Humelson gets the save, but it bounces around. Krushelnyski has it on her stick, and then the Ducks strip it. Krushelnyski gets it up to Devlin. Devlin trying to get around 13. Sends it as a kind of a wraparound. Christensen. She comes flying in. Devlin had a point-blank shot. Christensen threads everybody but misses the net. Over on the boards, 88. Devlin battling two Ducks for it, but 88 comes away with it and ices that puck. It might die. Oh, it does. Oh, wow. It hits the corner and does not go for icing. Hits the corner and bounces. Kachinas are there, though. Devlin has it. Devlin loses it. Ducks try to dump it. Christensen has it. Christensen. She's going to have a skate because she can carry that puck. She takes a shot, and it is on net. Ducks goalie makes the save. Back to Christensen at the point. Christensen. Borman tries to tip that, but does not hit the puck. Borman has it. She sees Smith. Smith's got plenty of time. Smith off the goalie's mask. Borman, shot, goes wide. Sapperback over on the other corner. Weddington has it. Weddington pushes it behind the net, but the Ducks beat her to it. 88's on the boards, and she is going to ice that. And that does not take a weird bounce right at the goal line. So with 11:19 remaining, offensive zone faceoff coming up for Weddington, Borman, Sapperback. And they will be helped on defense by Kennedy and Pizarnik. Weddington tries to get it over to Sapperback. Puck comes out. Pizarnik sends it over to the boards. Borman goes to get that. Borman, nice move. She protects the puck. Has control. Sends it up to Pizarnik. Pizarnik, shot. Sticks are lifted. Nice keep by Sapperback. Ducks finally get it out, and they break it out to number 9. Kennedy is back, so it's 9 versus 9. Back to the Duck point. Number 2 makes a nifty spinorama move. She's going to skate it in. She's going to shoot, and she's going to score. So number 2 for the Ducks puts the Ducks up by 2. 10:37 remaining in regulation. Natal is now out with Strite and Perkis. Strite. She gets that puck deep. Puck comes across to Baudry. Baudry gets a shot off, hits a Duck, goes back to the corner. Ducks break it out. Oh, nice stick by Baudry. Another nice stick by Christensen, but somehow the puck keeps going the direction of the Ducks. They have control now, and they look to regroup. Pressure coming from Perkis. Perkis knocks that loose, but Strike can't get a hold of it. Natal tries to knock it loose, but she can't get a hold of it. Number 2, she's got the puck, looking to score another goal. She's behind the net. Takes it across to the corner. Gets it back to the point. Point shot coming. Knocked down. Baudry. Baudry reverses. Baudry gets it up to Devlin. Devlin sends it across. It ricochets. Baudry's going to have a skate. Baudry goes into the ref as he throws a nice little pick. And the Ducks have control. Christensen. She has a hold of that. Gets it up to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski got a hit of steam. She's got Devlin with her. Shot. Rebound comes way out. Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski sends it across the crease, but there was no Kachinas there. Smith reads that pass and caught offsides is Devlin. 8:47 remaining. Puck comes back to Smith. Smith. Now back in the corner for Kennedy. 8:33 remaining. Kachinas need to work fast if they want to even this game up. Krushelnyski. She looks to skate it up. She takes a hard shot. It's gobbled up. Well, rebound. Ducks allowed a rebound, but then they gobbled up the rebound. So we will send out a Weddington, Foreman, Sapperback line down 2-0. Kennedy and Smith will stay out on D. Weddington gets that puck over to Sapperback. Sapperback looks like she might have gotten jabbed by a stick. Number 11 for the Ducks. Gets around Smith. Shot. And save Hummelside. Natal. Face-off win. Back in the corner. 2-on-2 board battle. Natal gets that loose, but then number 2 comes in and keeps that puck moving forward. Smith is battling for it. Now 18. Shot across to the crease. Shot on net is knocked down by Hummelstein, and then the net comes off. 7:42 remaining. Baudry sends it across. Stripe puts on the brakes and reverses and picks up that puck. Ducks take it away from her rather quickly, though. And then it gets pushed up in a tall foot race. Stripe, shot. Natal, and goal! Stripe, I don't know if Perkis touched it, but I think all 3 forwards were involved in that because Perkis was right there on the doorstep as well. I don't know if that was a straight Natal goal or a straight Perkis Natal goal, but it's a goal. Hence the big giant flashing red light on your screen. And the Kachinas are down just 2-1 with 7:19 remaining in regulation. Weddington will take the face-off. Foreman to her right. Sapperback to her left. Puck comes across, and Pizarnik from the D gets that up to Sapperback. Sapperback brings it in on the left side. Sapperback tries to feed it over to the slot. Number 11, though, from the Ducks, she gets a hold of it, and she sends it across. But Borman calmly collects that puck. She maintains control for a while. Now Baudry helps her out. And that pass from Baudry is easily picked off by 48. So Pizarnik, she's going to look to get it out of the zone. She tries to get it up to Weddington. It's icing is waved off. Weddington tries to rub that player off. Borman has it. Borman sends it back to the point. Pizarnik, shot. Rebound. Weddington's battling for it. Pizarnik's going to pinch. Pizarnik, shot. Rebound. No, that's Borman. Borman tries to get a shot off. And that's covered by the Duck goalie. Real nice sequence by that forward line, led by Weddington. Out now will be Krushelnyski, Devlin, and Campbell. Christensen and Smith. 6:23 remaining. Krushelnyski has control. Oh, Smith. Shot. Devlin was way off the net. And now the Ducks control. But Christensen, she has control now. Sends it along for Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski keeps it in front of her. Krushelnyski shot. Glove save. .603 remaining. Ducks realize they can't have 8 players on the ice, and some of them get off. Krushelnyski gets it back to Christensen. Christensen, high stick. So they're going to take the puck all the way down into our defensive zone for the high stick. Ducks win that puck. Shot. Save, Hummelsign. .550 remaining. Puck comes out. Kept by the Ducks. Knocked down by Christensen. Christensen gets it deep. Sent up to neutral ice. And Devlin gets called for a penalty, a roughing. So with 5:33 remaining, down by a goal, Kachinas have got to starve off a power play from the Ducks. Ducks get control of that puck. Send it to Lee at the blue line. Shot, knocked down by Pizarnik. Pizarnik takes a slash but keeps that puck on her stick. Gets it in deep and is pursuing it and gets whacked into the boards for her efforts. So 88 gets the, I think that's an interference call. No, it's a boarding call. Should learn my ref hand signals. I think it's a boarding call. So 111 of 4-on-4 hockey, followed by a very brief 19-second advantage for Kachinas. Natal, straight. Baudry. Baudry gets the puck off the face-off. Fires it into... Okay, so Smith's got it now. Smith takes a shot. Puck does not get through to the net. Natal. Snipes it. Into a skate. Natal. Tries to get it across to Strite. Smith. Smith has it taken away, and the only player back is Baudry. 4-on-4, they just go around Baudry, and Hummelstein does what she does. Last line of defense. She gets that puck out of the zone. Well, Hummelstein got it out of the net, and then Kachinas got it out of the zone. But Ducks maintain control. 4-on-4. 2. The go-ahead goal earlier for the Ducks. She gets it around the boards. Campbell is there, and she gets it up to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski, she looks to skate it in, has to kick the puck up to her stick. Loses it, and it comes out to neutral ice. Pizarnik. Then Campbell. Campbell keeps it moving forward. Keep by Campbell, but Ducks maintain control. Krushelnyski. Christensen collects that. And both teams are at 5 players. Pass up to Devlin. Devlin, she gets around one defender. Shot, save. Bounces around. Devlin alone in the corner, has 2 Ducks. Tries to get up to Christensen. Christensen gets completely tied up, and the Ducks just come and take the puck away. I don't know what the hand pass. Hand pass was the call. So, face-off coming for Weddington. Sapperback, Borman. Defense will be Baudry and Pizarnik. 3:11 remaining in regulation. Ducks still up 2-1. Ducks win that face-off. And Weddington gets that deep. Ducks goalie thinks about swiping at it, but fails. Ducks have control, though. Now, back to Baudry. Baudry shot. Wide. Weddington. Redirect from Borman. Puck comes out, though. Baudry. Baudry cannot chip that puck around number 31. Ducks maintain control. 2:32 remaining. Weddington. Weddington has a duck on her. She skates it in, shoots it wide of the net. Sapperback and Baudry are over there, but the Ducks come away with it. They have control behind their own net. Weddington shoots pressure on. And then pinch from Christensen. And now 88 against Baudry. 88 around Baudry. 88 shot and Hummelstein save. So Natal is now out. Perkis. Straight. And Perkis, she makes a nice little move. Has a duck on her rather quickly. Chipped up to Smith. Smith Gets it back to Perkis. Natal has it now, and she gets it back over to Perkis. Perkis. Shot on, rebound, and saved by the Duck goalie. 91 seconds remaining. And at least for now, Hummelstein is on the ice to my right. Face off from Natal. Christensen, Smith, straight, Perkis. Perkis battling a Duck for that puck and gets it off of her stick. Board battle. And 88 tries to get it over to 48. Number 2, shot. Loose puck, and Hummelstein gets it covered in the crease. And Christensen puts her hands up like it's a Western, and the Ducks are coming at her with a stick up. 56.7 seconds remaining. Ducks. Campbell to Devlin. Devlin has that puck knocked off of her stick. Backhand by Campbell. .30 seconds remaining. Baudry. Ducks keep that in their zone. Campbell has it on her stick. Ducks have it again. Ducks are looking to put an icing goal in here with 20 seconds remaining. Kachinas can't even get control of the puck. 13 seconds remaining. And I think the Ducks are going to finally get their victory against the Kachinas. After many evenly played games, 4 seconds remaining. And that will be the end of the game. Anaheim Ducks 2, Arizona Kachinas 1. Kachinas start the weekend off 0-1 against a formidable opponent who they've played very tight games with every time they've been on the ice. Another game tonight, I think it's at 4:45 Pacific time. That will be against the Sharks. We'll see you then.